Well, I feel good. I go out and walk 2 miles a day and do a couple hundred push-ups and several hundred jumping jacks. And I try and eat the best I can to stay healthy as you can in here. They kind of feed you like crap, but it's rough. But the depression is the hardest part.
And the source of the depression, I would assume, centers around being in prison.
Well, it's being in prison and being innocent. I have the evidence out there of video confessions that these people all lied, and I'm still in here, and I can't get through this system. I've been waiting since May of last year just for the judge to rule on whether or not I can have a new trial with the new evidence, and we can't get him to do anything.
So you are dealing with that, and obviously, that is an extreme uphill climb. And at the same time, you've given them a do not resuscitate order. So it sounds like the reality is that you could die in prison.
Well, I could die in here, and I could, there's been people in Oklahoma that spend 40 years in prison and get out and die in a car wreck the very next day. I just have the attitude that if God gives me the will to move on, do not bring me back to this world.
Is the case with you that this cancer has spread, and if that happens, that this is getting toward the end, would you forgive Carole Baskin for whatever you say she did to you?
I've already forgave her. And I forgave Jeff and James and Lauren and everybody that's involved in this case. Am I going to forget? Never, because I've been through hell in the last 5 years. But forgive? I have no hard feelings. I've never really had any hard feelings against Carole Baskin. People have to understand that in the animal rights world, bashing each other is how people make money. Carole made money telling people that I abused my animals, and, I got attention saying she killed her husband.
What's your biggest regret?
My biggest regret? Owning a zoo.
Talk to me about that.
Other than owning a zoo, it's meeting Jeff Lowe. Carole Baskin was not a threat to me because I fought her in court. Jeff Lowe is just a corrupt bastard.
Do you regret having done Tiger King?
Well, first of all, I didn't do Tiger King. Did Tiger King ruin my life? Absolutely. I was filming just a little tiger show in 2016 and 17. And then Netflix and Eric Good and all of them turned this into this conspiracy to kill Carole Baskin to make a show. Anything you saw me in was real filming that I filmed at the zoo. Everything they filmed after 2018 when I got arrested was all pre-set up, and we have evidence that they were all paid to say what they said. I get along with everyone as far as inmates go. I've not had a problem in 5 years with any inmates. And I've been in solitary next to the Unabomber. And I was in solitary in Grady County with Chino Anthrax from the Sinaloa cartel. And it's not of who I am, it's how I carry myself and the respect that I earn here in prison.
Did you have any interaction with the Unabomber?
I did not, because they keep him in a complete solid glassed-off cell right next to mine in North Carolina. But, I seen him go to cancer treatment, and it's pretty crazy what America keeps in prison.
If you were to get out, how would you spend your last days outside prison?
I'm going to go to Fort Smith, Arkansas, I hope. Get married to Seth. And I've been offered a concert tour, and I'm going to take him up on a concert tour, and I'm going to enjoy life. I still got a lot of fight left in me, but if I die in prison at this point in time right now, I'll be the first presidential candidate to die in federal prison.
Presidential candidate. What do you mean?
I officially am on the federal election campaign website as running for president for 2024 as a libertarian, and I intend on making the politicians and the American people listen to what's going on in this country. People may think that this is a joke for me being sick and me running for office from here, but it's not. I have some extremely major influencers that are my endorsers and online news tabloids and everything else that's backing me for this. So please get on joeexotic2024.com and look around, because I'm taking this serious. If I can, I'm gonna do my best to be a voice for the poor people of this country for a change.